Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be comparing a 10 million Spina two-handed sword versus a 1 million Spina two-handed sword.
No, it's not forward. Come on. It's like, get out my
Darwin!
What's so fucking...
So as I mentioned a second ago, we're going to be comparing two different swords to each other. The thing about both of these swords is one obviously cost me around 10 million Spina. Almost stuttered on that one. I did. One cost me around 10 million Spina, and this is player made, player statted, everything. And the other one was one that I got for free from an event, but I said it's 1 million because of a little thing I did to enhance its performance. So let's go take a look at these two-handed swords that I'm talking about. So as you can see here, we have this sword and this sword. This sword right here is the 1 million quote-unquote Spina sword. So the thing about this sword is you can obtain this from the Miku event, and if you go to the Miku event and you buy weapons, if you buy the same weapon over and over and over and over again, it'll actually come with different stats. You'll see that these both are tone blades, but they have different stats on them. So I was buying them over and over and over again to see which ones you can get, to see like what the potential of these two-handed swords were. I saw that this one looked pretty cool. I mean, attack plus 10% is nice. Attack up compared, when you're using your vitality or whatever. So the more vitality you have, the higher your attack goes, which I thought was cool because you're going to be building vitality on your first ever two-handed sword character. Fractional barrier 30%, which is awesome. Max MP plus 400, dark resistance plus 25, reduced damage from bowling attacks, and Devil Dango. Devil Dango is the one that I threw it up to 1 million because of that. I rounded it down. And the next is this sword right here is the 9th anniversary great sword 5, I think 4, whatever. 5. I don't know my Roman numerals. I think it's 5. But this one is all clearly better, right? I mean, attack plus 13%, strength plus 10%, critical damage 3%, critical damage 22, critical rate 28, and then we get a Devil Dango on this one. So I'm very well aware that the 10 million Spina two-handed sword is going to be much better. But if this tone blade can come even a little close to this one right here, then it's just like, that's a win. That's a win for free-to-play people. I mean, everything's free-to-play. I don't know why I said free-to-play. That's a win for, like, newbies. Because if this sword can come even, like, 70% close to this sword, it's just like, you don't have to worry about getting premium equipment. You can just go out and get you a two-handed sword like this for the Miku event. And that's not to compare it to this one. This one will be done in a different video. But I just want to compare the two. Also know that the base attack is lower, but again, if it can come even close to doing the same things that this sword is doing right here, then it is what it is. Plus, I mean, this one gives you MP, it gives you fractional barriers, which is going to be a big deal. Let's just compare the two, right? So let's go off and look at a few things. So the first thing that we're going to take a look at is the cooking effects that I have. I crafted my own food, which gave me XP gain plus 1%. The foods that I ate were attack MP recovery plus 30, critical rate plus 30, max MP plus 1,000, and then 7% damage to earth. That's going to be good. Here, actually, yeah, here are my stats. Mostly STR, and a good amount into vitality. That's how my two-handed sword character is alone. Here are the equipments that we're going to be using. We have this adventure garb, attack plus 7%, STR plus 10%, critical damage 10%, and critical damage plus 22 with the Will to Leaf and Altadar Crystal. We have aching right arm with STR and attack plus 8%, guard break plus 9, a Jibril 3, and Evil Lafina. Nice. And then we have this right here, which gives us max MP plus 300, natural MP regen plus 5%, stability plus 5, cast speed plus 5, and then Sikonoma, oh my gosh, Kami, Red Ash Dragon Rudis. So pretty decent equips. Definitely a pretty penny. And then what we're going to first do is we're going to look at the stats. I'm going to look at how the stats are compared to each other. So boom, we'll throw on the free-to-play Tone Blade that I've refined to plus S. Let's take a look at the stats. So With its stats, my attack goes up to 6,966, which looks good. I mean, 6,966 looks pretty good, but what about the pay to win one? I'm going to call it pay to win, even though it's not pay to win, but you got to pay more Spina to win. um, I know it's not pay to win, but the more expensive one. So my attack goes up just a bit, an extra, is that 200, 300, whatever. Quick maths. And what we're going to do is we're going to switch back to the Tone Blade, and we're going to fight Altoblepas. We're going to do about two different fights just to compare the damage, because I know the first fight we don't have any buffs going on right now, so let's just start the fight. Ooh, 27k, not bad. You go Berserker. You go in. We're going to wait till he starts doing stupid stuff. Eee. Hammer Slam, building Eternal Nightmare, and we're going to try to see their highest damage when we do, whatchamacallit. Oh my gosh, it's one of my combos with Eternals. Is it Nightmare Slash? What is it called? Let's look at Lunar Slash. So 1,300,000 and 500k. Okay, we're ready for the next one. Storm Blaze. Okay. Pop. So that didn't do a whole lot, but that's because we didn't crit. So taking a look at the damage, our highest instance of damage was 1.1 million. Not bad, if I say so myself. But we're gonna do this again. War Cry, Berserk, Rampage. Go back in. Ooh. Okay. Stormblaze, 500k. Death Reaper, that was 1.9 and 1.1. That's not bad. With a free to play sword? Yeah, dude, that's not bad at all. Was that? Okay, so we did one instance of 1.1 or 1,158,216, and another one which was 1,994,939. Not bad at all, but let's see how much more damage we could do with the 9th anniversary greatsword. So, starting off this fight, I'm so glad that that's the first attack he does. Come on. See, Stormblaze, 500k. Not that much of a difference, but this is the first fight. Maybe the next fight he does something. Obviously, we're going to go to a couple different fights because I don't want to just test on all Altoblepas. I want to just test on a couple different fights. So, Warcry, Berserker, Rampage. It's important to do this because I believe we do get a little bit of extra crit rate through this. So, Stormblaze, boom, boom. We're not hitting the same numbers, dude. What is happening? We're gonna heal a little bit. Buster Blade. Okay. We're gonna do one more fight. Why is my? Come on, 10 million spinner. You better do more damage. Oh my gosh. No, you gotta do more damage. Come on. You're not doing more damage. What the heck? What is happening here? Am I missing something? What is it? What do you got? Is it light element? What is the element? Okay, wait. Hold up. What is his element? Oh my gosh. Am I just not seeing it? I thought it used to say the element here. Oh my gosh. Maybe maybe Altoblepas is the dark element? That's insane, dude. Maybe that okay. Well, okay, we actually have to do like two more fights actually. And I'm going to switch back to Tone Blade. We have less attack, certainly less crit damage. Come on. Bop, that one seems like a winner. 2 million. Okay, we did 2 million. But now I feel like it's like we have to do three fights to get that much. Let's just one more time. Wow. Even if it's like it, I already have so much to say already. Here you had to go. Here you went and showed me the fuck up. It's got to be an elemental difference. That's got to be an elemental difference. There's no way. There's no way a free to play, a free sword with Devil Dang on it is outperforming my 10 million spin a sword. Okay, no. Different boss. Different boss. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my gosh. Okay, so our second fight is going to be against Bullamius. We'll do two fights with the Tone Sword and two fights with the 10 million Spina Sword. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to hurry up and get into this because, let's be honest. Oh, this pisses me off. You better not outperform my 10 million Spina Sword. The fact that it's getting this close, though, is crazy to me. Boom. Pop, pop. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm just in shock. The last boss is. I gotta make sure it's not like a light element. Because, like, look at this, dude. It's like we're soloing him with the free sword. The only investment is the mithril ore that you could farm yourself and the devil dango. But it's just like, Jesus Christ. Soul Hunter. That's it. 2.2. Is Bullamius. Okay, I'm about to look this up. Is Bullamius dark? Is Bullamius a dark attribute? If we just soloed him easy. 2.2. This cannot stand. Pop. Lunar Slash. Some more physical prorate. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. He stays spamming that shit. Pop. Come on, you got to crit. It didn't crit. Oh, when it loot. Okay. Matter, doesn't matter. Uh-uh. I'll do one of these. Tat, tat. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we actually didn't take all that much damage. And that should be it. 8 point. It is performing so well. It is performing so well. What was the last one? We hit. I thought we hit one where it was like 2 mil, didn't we? I'm doubting myself. We were doing good though. Hmm. Okay, one last fight. Oh, actually, I've tried to record this a few times. You guys don't have to see it because first time is there just the error recording saved whatever, so it didn't record the save file. But I'll say this: it is so scary how close they are in damage, and I'm just thinking, I'm doubting myself. Is Bullamius like a dark type? and like that's why like I'm doing so much damage. Like the light element is just killing it. Do something, bro. F. Hmm. That's fun. Frontliner. Oh my gosh. I'm just so smart. Wow. That was a lot of damage. Hammer Slam. Eternal Nightmare. Did it not do Eternal Nightmare? Oh my freaking god. Okay. It's like lagging out for me, I guess. Because I needed to stack Soul Hunter. This should be it. Ooh. Okay, this will finish it off. So, I mean, it is doing good. It hit over 1 million. Let's switch over to the other sword. To this sword right here. I mean, clearly it's proving to be a worthwhile sword, regardless if it's hitting the same numbers. But the fact that it's getting so close, I don't like that kind of. Ooh, I'm getting hurt. Now my combos just aren't working. What is happening? Oh, now you want to work that I'm 2 feet from him. Okay. Lunar Slash. Stormblaze. Soul Hunter. I can afford to make mistakes because I could take a hit. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's probably because he's fearing me. This okay. This sword was doing way better. It has to be doing better. Oh my gosh, it has to be doing way better. But Tone Blade is it's keeping up. It's keeping up, and it has less crit damage. That's for one. It has less crit damage, less base attack. I mean, say what you will. Bam, bam, bam. We're just stacking these up. Stormblaze. This should kill it. Oh my gosh, 1.8. I think that's the highest so far. That was 2 times. Um, gosh, I'm a bit in shock if I'm being honest. We're gonna go to our final boss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so here we are at the final boss. Before we fight this final boss, I should say one thing. I looked up the elements of the last two bosses. Altoblepas is neutral, supposedly. I wasn't able to look up like on Corn Club. I had to like look somewhere else. And Bullamius is Earth element. So like the light element thing going on this Tone Blade, it's just like it shouldn't give it too much of a bit of a difference. And any difference that it's getting, it shouldn't have it. It shouldn't be surpassing my sword. So it's not a big enough of a difference to take it from nothing to something, right? I mean, this sword is clearly doing its job, but we're gonna go against Kuzto hard. I've tried Kuzto on Ultimate solo. I need to learn um patterns before I even try solo Ultimate. But we're gonna just do this. Warcry Berserker Rampage. Why am I stupid? Oh, I, I. Oh, don't you guys wish you were smart as me? Oh, reconnecting with the server. I see. I see, I see, I see. We'll do one of these. Pop, magic impact. We'll look at all the damage after the fight. Just evade everything, ain't you? Yep, Warcry, Berserker, Rampage. Get the Lorses, Loris Thesauruses, the Stormblaze, Soul Hunter. Pop, pop. No, why? Okay, come on. Don't do this to me. And we got the grandpas. Stupid. This is stupid. This is why you need a party for Kuzto, man. The freaking grandpas, it's like you need someone who's going to aggro and take all of the freaking hits. Ooh, okay. Pop, pop, pop. Stormblaze. Last chance to kill. Ooh! I knew it was over. It was over in like a second. It was either going to be me or him. That is some like anime final boss fight type fighting right there. Did I just? Did I just live on camera? No dies. But hey, I mean, yeah, you got the custom armor. Whatever. Whatever. That don't matter. Okay, let's look at the freaking thing. Um, so here is all the damage we were doing. Um, let's look for our first 1 million if we ever got one. Um, holy crap. We didn't even hit a million. Actually, last hit we did was 1 million. 1.4 million. Let's switch to the other blade. We'll do this one. We're gonna enter the fight once we hit full HP. And pop. Let's go in. I'm dead. Retreat. We're gonna have to. Oh my gosh. I suck at this game. Mercenary time. I need to get my pets out of hibernation, dude. That should be enough. We're gonna go in. I'm gonna be stacking up tons of mana anyways as I let Eternal stack up. So go in, do one of these things. Tap tap. Warcry, Berserker, Rampage. Some of these. These things you ain't ever seen them before. Come on. Okay, we broke him. Oh my god, we're going crazy. Okay, y'all ready? Stormblaze, Soul Hunter. That's actually a good amount of damage. Actually, we killed him. We actually killed him. I think that ninth anniversary greatsword did better. That was less than a minute. It had to be. It was. And we got another freaking armor, dude. That's two bark mails. Sweet. Um, let's go back to Sophia City and let's talk about it. So, what is there to say about this little experiment of ours? I mean, 10 million spin a sword versus 1 million spin a sword. And here's the thing, this 1 million quote unquote spin a sword is only 1 million because of the Krista. it weren't for the crystals, this would be free. This is a Miku event blade. You can see it's untradeable. I got it straight from the Miku event, part one. To think that like as a new player, it's like you can get. I mean, as you can get this relatively easy. You can go over there as a new player, even if it's going to be like half the value. Go over there as a new player, get this blade, push through the main quest as far as you can, come back, buy it again, and it'd be somewhat similar to this. I mean, you're gonna have to buy it over and over because they come differently. Like every time you buy it, it's different substats. But it's like if you get one like this, it's like this is the two-handed sword blade that you want as a beginner, and it performs just as well as a sword that costs nearly 10 million. That's just blowing my mind. I mean, the fights are more than enough evidence to see that it's like they're doing similar numbers. And you could say, well, you have decent equipment, you have good armor equipped, you have, you know, good these, but it's just like regardless, the test is about the two-handed swords, not necessarily, you know, the armors and additionals and all that. Regardless, it's just like the armor, by the way, you could buy for, I mean, you would buy for like 13-ish million, but still, the point is that the two-handed swords are pretty much on par with each other. And that you think that the free-to-play sword is the one, or the free sword is the one that has the biggest disadvantage. I mean, again, you're lacking the crit damage 3%, the crit damage plus 22. You're losing the STR plus 10, which you're probably making up in the vitality 150%. But it's just like less base attack. It is wild to me that this free sword that just has a double dango thrown on top of it, which double dango you could buy right now for like 1.5, less than that, is keeping up with this weapon. Like I'm gonna try this with so many other weapons. You don't understand how many videos are gonna come out about this where we're just gonna test this out, but this is blowing my fucking mind. You don't understand how this is throwing me for a loop. But there does come one message out of this video. One message comes from all of this. You don't need a 10 million Spina two-handed sword to do damage. I mean, clearly you saw that I got this from the Miku event. You can get this from the Miku event, part one. Throw a crystal on it, and even if you can't afford the Devil Dango, throw on like on a crit rate crystal, like the blue one, or you can farm it or buy it. And it's just like you're gonna be doing decent numbers. I mean, again, the video doesn't lie. You saw me equip it. You saw me go into the fights. This is wild. Tell me which weapons you guys want me to see. You want to see me? Oh, what do you want me to do next? What weapon class? What you want? Katanas? You want bows? What do you want? And I'll go in. I'll farm the Miku event. I'll get enough points to where I'm just gonna buy a lot of these weapons over and over and over again. I'm gonna see what the best one is, and then we'll compare it to a pay-to-win one. A pay-to-win bow, halberd, whatever. Heck, I might do halberd next just because we got one hell of a halberd here. But that might be unfair. I mean, this is double. We'll see what we could do next. Maybe a one-handed sword. I mean, we have this one-handed sword here. Yeah, we'll probably do some one-handed swords next. But yeah, holy crap. Tell me what you guys think. I might just put this sword back up on the consignment board and get 10 million back from it. You guys tell me what you think. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Lord have mercy.